The story of America's drug policy is a tale of hope, despair, and a relentless struggle for justice. From anti-drug campaigns to mass incarceration, from the mourning of communities to families fighting for change. This is the journey we will explore together. In 1971, President Richard Nixon declared, "America's public enemy number one is drug abuse." With those words, the United States declared war, not on drugs but on its own people. The result? Billions of taxpayer dollars spent, millions of lives destroyed, more police, more prisons, longer sentences, mandatory minimums that locked people away for decades, even for nonviolent offenses, the rise of mass incarceration mostly targeting Black and Latino communities, and yet, drug use didn't stop.
The war on drugs wasn't about stopping drug use. It was about criminalizing communities of color. Nixon's own aide, John Ehrlichman, later admitted it. They used the drug war as an excuse to target Black Americans and anti-war activists.
The war on drugs became a war on justice. By the 1980s, the crack epidemic devastated Black communities. But here's the truth. Crack and powder cocaine are chemically identical. But crack, mostly found in Black communities, was punished 100 times more harshly than powder cocaine, used by wealthy and white Americans. The result? Black Americans were far more likely to be arrested and sentenced to life-destroying prison terms.
We weren't offered rehab, we were offered prison. White communities with cocaine users got treatment options. Black communities got super predators and three-strike laws.
The system was never about helping people, it was about control. By the 1990s, a new drug epidemic began, not in the streets, but in doctors' offices. Pharmaceutical companies, like Purdue Pharma, Johnson & Johnson, and others, lied. They told doctors, "OxyContin isn't addictive, it's safe for pain relief. We need to prescribe more, not less." But they knew the truth, and they kept pushing pills anyway.
We were told to convince doctors that OxyContin was safe. We knew patients were getting addicted, but the more we sold, the more bonuses we got.
This is the new face of America's drug crisis, driven by corporate greed and a disregard for human life.
I lost everything. My job, my home, my family, because of opioids. But no one called me a criminal. They called me a victim. If I had been a Black man on crack, they would have locked me up.
Two drug crises, two different responses, one gets compassion, the other gets prison. For decades, the United States fueled drug wars abroad and at home. Our demand for drugs funds cartels, gang wars, and corruption. Billions go into fighting the supply, but we do nothing about the demand. Police target low-level dealers while the real players walk free.
The biggest drug dealers in the world don't operate on street corners. They sit in boardrooms. They wear suits.
So, what's the answer? Decriminalization. So addiction is treated like a health crisis, not a crime. Investing in treatment, rehab costs less than prison, ending racial disparities, equal justice for all. The war on drugs failed. Now it's time to build something better. If you believe in justice, if you believe in saving lives, join us, speak up, take action, we the people, the fight against drugs, subscribe, share, demand change.